Welcome back, everybody. Today we are talking about the inauguration. So dude, that hurts. Stay tuned. We're coming back.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Rant of the Day with Zach and Jay. I'm Zach.
I'm Jay.
And welcome back. We've been off for a couple of weeks.
3 weeks.
Good to see you again.
To see you, man.
We have missed you guys. Hopefully you have missed us. If not, suck it.
What's the beaver thing? Beaver.
I don't know, but do the old DX thing from WrestleMania. Anyways, so hey, welcome back. In total disclosure here, full disclosure, we tried to shoot a video for you guys. Last week we were going to try to start this cool new series about consumers, and we were going to start with the way people park. Yeah, it didn't go as planned, and it was a lot funnier then than it was when we tried to edit it. Keep watching.
You're gonna love my nuts.
We're gonna come through here, right?
Bob Vila that shit.
Bob Vila, you're gonna come up like this. You can do it as many times as you need to.
If you have a shopping cart zip tied to your car, you're a dick. Oh, I need a parking spot. Oh, but I can't because some jerk in a white Honda Mercedes is parked in my spot.
What's up, bro? This is my cool car. I don't want anybody to touch it. She was awesome because we got...
Was it? It was tough to tell.
We got a very good interview from mall security.
Alright, let's rant about it. Triple fucking A!
So, yeah, that's part of our consumer douchebag series.
That's right.
Yeah, so you can see why we chose to just kind of let that go. So, we're going to do something completely different today. So, hey, we're coming to you live from the Trump-pocalypse bunker. As you can see, we have our supplies here. We have forks and spoons, we have tissues, we have trash bags, we have juice boxes, applesauce, taco shells, cereal, and gallon Ziploc bags. A ladder.
It's legal now in some states.
Yeah.
Ziploc bags.
Anyways, and a chest freezer. And we're also drinking Wachusett IPA.
I love, this is like my go-to. This is my Bud Light of
this is a solid beer, and this
actually
comes from
it does say that. It says it's a damn solid American IPA.
Right there, and it's actually from Beer Advocate for you beer snobs out there,
which is credible.
Absolutely. So, so this is our personal stash for Trump-pocalypse, so we recommend that you get some before the shelves are empty.
That's right. And you know what's not credible? People in government. Seriously, dude. Okay, so as we're shooting this right now, it's Thursday night. Tomorrow is Inauguration Day. For some of you, that is Doomsday. For some of you, that's Party Day. We're here to just talk about some of the ridiculousness of some people during this time. You know,
clearly some didn't watch our election 2016 video.
Clearly some didn't watch the night that people got voted into frigging office, because apparently this...
Well, they didn't get voted in. The Russians.
The Russians, that's right. The Russians did it.
The Russians.
Can we bring that back? We're gonna bring back that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, maybe that had something to do with Obama's birth certificate.
Oh my God!
Let's not forget about that, right? Conspiracy. Everybody's got one, right? So honestly, though, this is ridiculous. I got a problem with. I'm gonna start right off. The congressmen.
Ooh.
They're about what, 60? Look at, I just copied your body movement. We get about what, like 64 to 70 Congress people that are not going to the inauguration. Listen, for you Congress folk out there that probably aren't watching this, you know, honestly, that's kind of crappy that you're doing that. I mean, honestly, like, I get you don't like the guy, I get it, but honestly, that's the seat of the president. You got no right doing that. The people that voted you in expect you to be there, okay? You don't just get to not show up when you don't want to. It's basically like saying, well, tomorrow at work, I don't like my boss, so you know what? I'm not gonna just show up to work, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, for all of you congressmen and senators that are not showing up to inauguration because you don't think Trump is legitimate, you have whatever issues that you have with him, weren't you the same ones 8 years ago yelling at Republicans that they shouldn't do the same thing? Now, let me,
you better
just in case, I don't know off the top of my head if people didn't show up to Obama's inauguration, but what I do know is that a majority of Republicans said, we're not working with you.
Right.
So let's see. Openly saying you're not working with the president versus not showing up to his inauguration.
Right.
Kind of saying the same thing here. You don't care, you don't respect the office, and that's kind of an issue.
It pretty much what they're doing is they're protesting the fact that Trump is not their president. And honestly, man, like protesting has the word protesting has now become this word for complaining. You know, instead of we're complaining, no, we're protesting. Honestly, man, really, you're protesting now. So now you have this millennial attitude of, well, we didn't get what we want. Everyone gets a trophy crowd. And yes, comment below if you have a problem with that.
Honestly, you get a trophy if you do.
Exactly. Hey! So now you have people that are protesting Trump, even though democracy rules, and you have Congress people protesting Trump by not showing up. You know, you people need to lead by example.
You protesters that are going to show up, and I think there's like 250,000 that are showing up to the inauguration tomorrow. What's your point?
What's your point?
Do you think he doesn't already know you don't like him? Do you think he doesn't already know that you think he's got a weird slanted view on the LGBT community and you're afraid that he's going to do things that's going to harm the rights that you fought for?
Right.
Or that he's going to just drive a bus himself and round up all the illegal immigrants and banish them to Mexico forever? Like, he knows all this stuff. What is it that you think you're going to achieve by doing this? And this is what we were talking about earlier. Protesting for a cause. We hammered on this in an earlier video. Protest for a cause. Raise awareness to something and push for something. So I guess the argument, the devil's advocate argument would be, well, we are, Zach. We're raising that awareness. We're continuing to raise that awareness for all these things. And it's like, okay, that's great. But then what? What are you going to do about it? Because honestly, protesting only does one thing. It will raise awareness, but you need someone to lead you to the next step through that.
Right.
Which is what? What is it that you want? Guys, there's ways to do things. Protesting is a great way to raise concerns, and your First Amendment secures you the right to do that. However, when you start being stupid and you're burning cars and you're beating people up and you're calling people names, what is that going to do?
Yeah, that's just wrong, man.
Come on, man. That's like a kid throwing a tantrum.
Right. But yet we're supposed to be all cut from the same fabric.
Right.
But yet we don't treat each other like we are. Let's recap. Number one, Congressman, you should be doing your job. I'm a little ticked off at you that you're not showing up. And I'm not a huge Trump guy. I'm just saying, the seat of the presidency is what we respect. I didn't agree with a lot of what Obama implemented or even stood for that matter. But you know what? The guy deserves a Boeing. He deserves the Secret Service. He deserves a White House. He deserves to go and do what he's doing because it's the seat of the president that we respect. And that's my biggest issue with you congressmen out there. Shame on you, because all of you guys out there need to be setting examples for this country.
If you're going to protest with respect. Protest with discipline. It's okay to raise your point and say, I have an issue with what he stands on. Okay, great, but don't be disruptive. Yeah, you have a right to protest, but you don't have a right to be a douchebag. Okay, bring your case, present your point, and if it doesn't go over, then guess what? Take the next step. That's our message to you, coming from the Trumpocalypse bunker with our trusty supplies provided by BJ's. Well, not provided by, I bought them.
Those Apple Jacks look pretty good.
I bought my own money.
We can put some Apple Jacks in
Actually, you know the thing is, we should do a rant about this. So this 30 pack here of cereal comes with 9 boxes of Frosted Flakes. Talk about a throwaway cereal. Who eats Frosted Flakes?
I love those. Those are like my favorite.
Yeah, but come on, dude. I'd rather have 6 boxes of Rice Krispies.
True.
I mean, Frosted Flakes, they're not that great. They're okay. Anyways.
Capitalism.
So that takes care of that. So hey, rant today with Zach and Jay. I'm Zach.
I'm Jay.
He was going to say he was Zach, but whatever.
I was going to say, thank you guys for watching our video. Welcome back. We're going to do a bunch of new stuff this year. We don't know.
We won't take 3 weeks off between our next
Exactly. Like, subscribe, Check out the email at the bottom. Check out our. We're doing a new Facebook.
Trying, and we're gonna update our pictures so we don't look so weird because we're both wearing like purple shirts.
We're in very.
It's not. Yeah.
We look very together.
Yeah.
Which isn't weird. It's just. Well, it's weird.
It could
for
get
us
weird
because
if
we're both married. So,
with that being said, hey, Wachusett IPA, check them out. It's great. Here's the day, Zach and Jay. Stay tuned. More content. Tactical Dive.